incarnate in the mystery of the days, incarnate in the mystery of the days, net in pirik, the mist I am, pirik of the days Anapist. Incarnate in the mystery of the days. Incarnate in the mystery of the days. So it has really embodied the timelessness entering into time, into things. So therefore it is incarnation, you see. Incarnate in the mystery of the days, eternal in the unclosed infinite, a mounting endless possibility, climbs high upon a topless ladder of a dream, climbs high upon a topless. So these are the hopes of climbing up on a ladder of dream. You are dreaming, imagining, visioning, things like that. Climbs high upon a ladder of dream, forever in being's conscious trance. The being always there, and he is in the conscious trance. All on that ladder mounts to an unseen end. Yes, this ladder is for what purpose? To reach that unseen end. Now this line, all, the normal scanning will be all on. Okay, that lad, I am. The lad mounts, I am. Often tribrach, and seen end, spondy. That is the normal scanning of this line. All on, trochee, that lat, I am, mounts, I am, to and un. I will put these three together, to and un. Short, tribrach, seen end. See, instead of making it to an unseen end, I will put it as a tribrach, is a bit one. Any problem? You don't like tribrach?
I did the second one, not the first
one. You don't like tribrach?
No, it's not like it.
Yeah. It could be unseen end, but it doesn't sound very good. To an unseen, I'll put all the shots together as a tribrach. But more than that, this line has a beauty in the sense that if you simply take this as a single syllable, all, it is sufficient by itself as an I am. What is called a headless line. It is called a headless line. So I will rather scan this line, all I am, on the lad, Anapist, mounts, I am, to an un, tribrach, seen end, spondy. You see, that is the beauty of this line. So this scansion is very wonderful. You see, normally what we do in Savitri, most 99% of the time, what people are engaged with Savitri is the sense of sound, is the sense of Savitri. What contents it gives you, what is trying to convey to you. That is what we are busy with. We want to understand Savitri. But we never see the sound of Savitri. You see, the sound of Savitri is something more powerful than the sense of Savitri, you see. The sound of Savitri is more powerful than the sense of Savitri, you see. And I would rather say it is that should come out first. All on that latter mounts on unseen. See, the whole music completely changes with that, you see. Otherwise, see, when you are reading this line, your whole effort, your attention is, what does that mean? All on that ladder, mounts on unseen end. You are always busy with understanding that line, but you never see the music of that line, you see. But that is more important, I will say. Now, actually, so that is the sense part of it, one, which is all right, but the sound part of it is more important. The melody, the music, the rhythm, the movement of all that thing. The dynamism which comes with that, in fact, it is that which really makes the more impact, a better impact than sense, you see. Music, you see. Then of course there is the third aspect also, the sight. You have got sense, the contents of this one, you have got sound, music of it, and you have got sight. Sight. Means when you are seeing now, all of that ladder mounts to an unseen end, a kind of a picture stands in front of you. There is a ladder, and then on the top of the ladder there is something which cannot be seen at all. A picture stands in front of you. So all the three things have to be there simultaneously when you are approaching Savitri. A picture should emerge from what you are seeing there. The sound, the music, the movement should get along with you. And then of course the sense, what it really means here, you see. So all the three faculties have to join together to enter into the spirit of Savitri. Into the spirit of Savitri. All the three faculties, sense, sound, sight. Melo, that is sound. Melody, melodia, melopoia, it's called melopoia. Then iconopoia, image, iconopoia, image, iconopoia. And then the third one is logopoia, logic, the sense part of it. Logopoia, melopoia, iconopoia, you see, or panopoia, you see, panopoia, you see. So these three things have to come together. As the shorter terminology which I use, sense, sounds, sight. Three S's, two Savitri, you see. So, now when all these three come together, then you have the real sense of the real significance of Savitri, which really enters into you, see. When you are reading Savitri and try to understand it, see the vibration, the mantric power, the power of sound which is required to enter into you, it doesn't happen that way, you see. So I will rather say that whenever you are reading Savitri, read it aloud. Not too loud, not too low. But the sound should be able to make impact on your body. Read aloud enough that it makes impact on your physical body. Then you really get into Savitri. It starts entering into you, see. The physical, you see. Never?
Is it the mantric?
Huh?
Is it mantric?
See, that becomes more powerful then. Then, see, when the movement starts entering into you, then it becomes mantri. Then the whole vibration. See, this is only putting the dynamism in you. Actually, if you read like that, Savitri, if you read a little loud, properly and all that thing, that itself is a most wonderful kind of breathing exercise. Because the breathing exercise, the movements are like that, you read like that, you don't have to do any breathing exercise, you don't have to do any aerobics at all. No aerobics, no breathing, it is no pranayam, nothing. You just read Savitri in that manner, any scripture for that matter, in that manner, it is automatically sets a kind of a vibration in your system. The breathing exercise there, and that breathing exercise really percolates down into your physical. That breathing, when you are reading, on that ladder, bound and unseen, and so the modulation itself starts playing some effect on you, see that way. So Savitri, or these things have to be read like that, so that you absorb these vibrations also, allow them to come, see. All on that ladder, bound and unseen, and see, it's not really very mantric line, but at the same time, so powerful line, no? An energy of perpetual transience makes the journey from which no return is sure. The pilgrimage of nature to the unknown. Now, who is mounting this ladder to the unseen end? Who is mounting this ladder to the unseen? Energy. Energy, here you can definitely equate with life which is being described. The greater life which is coming into picture, you see. Greater life is coming into picture, you see. That energy, that greater life, she is mounting this ladder of life. This life, greater life is mounting this ladder. An energy of perpetual transience, because she is constantly changing. She is in movement. So that energy, the perpetual energy in transience is definitely equivalent to life, greater life here, of course, you see. Instead of simply saying this greater life in her journey, he doesn't say. The poetry is of a different kind. An energy of perpetual transience makes the journey from which no return is sure. Yes, she is moving on, life, she is traveling on, but whether she will come back or not, she has no idea at all of that kind of thing. You see. The pilgrimage of nature, what is that journey of life? What is that journey life is taking, that energy is taking? It is actually the pilgrimage of nature has a certain plan to work out certain things, and she has laid out a certain path, and this energy is doing that pilgrimage on the nature's path, you see. The pilgrimage of nature to the unknown. Where? Yeah, to the unknown. Unseen end. He has seen all the unseen end at the moment. As if in her ascent to her lost soul, as if in her ascent to her lost soul. Now, of course, here, her, in the immediate context, would stand for energy. In the immediate context, it would stand for energy. But in the broader context, in the deeper context, it is life, the greater life. Greater life. Because energy is nothing but that greater life, you see. As if in her ascent to her lost soul. It is that greater life who has lost her source. She has come down from above and she has forgotten where from she has come, because she has accepted the conditions of ignorance, of inconscience here, and therefore she has forgotten why she is here for. She has forgotten. Therefore, it is lost source in that sense. She is now kind of embedded, trapped in the circumstance, and therefore she has lost the source.
So the soul or nature, the soul or nature is trapped.
No. In life, greater life.
Life force is trapped.
The soul now for life.
Life force is trapped, which no return.
As if in her ascent to her lost soul, life is ascending. Well, you can also put, because it's a pilgrimage, you can also put to nature. But I would still link it up with life. As if in her ascent to her lost soul, she hoped to unroll all that could ever be. That is the purpose for which life has come, to unroll, for which she is here. She has to work out certain things. She has made an entry into matter to do something in matter, all the divine expression possible here. And she has to do that. Her high procession moves from stage to stage, a progress leap from sight to greater size, a process march from form to ampler form, a caravan of the inexhaustible formations of a boundless thought and force, formations of a boundless thought and force, formations of a boundless thought and force. What a vibrant line this one. Yeah. A process. So he has described now procession, progress, process, caravan, you see, all of them are there. You see. So the poet is very jubilant about all these things, you see, as if in her ascent. So ascent, procession, progress, process, caravan, march, you see, all that's going on together, you see. Formation, for what? They are the formations of a boundless thought. They have to come out. Some idea is there, and it is that which is getting expressed here. Formation. So I will link it up with the greater life, because the whole description is related with the greater life, not with so much nature, you see.